higher power universe doesn't want just like sheep that would just like robotically worship. What God wants, what Spirit wants, that you are called to do is your natural state, your creative flow. What gives you substance to create art? What gives you substance to live? If you go to church, if you don't go to church, it's a pendulum really. Like I have these sort of understandings now in my adult life that there are going to be off and on times, off and on seasons. There are going to be seasons and times where I find a lot of spirituality in both the right and the left when it comes to any kind of church, any kind of religion, or any kind of like sort of new form of Christianity or new spiritual growth in community, actually, contrary to popular belief or belief that's kind of becoming popular, that might be earning popularity for the truth. Sometimes community is not what you need in spirituality. Sometimes religion sucks. Sometimes religion can go fuck itself. And it's about your spiritual relationship. And most of the time, it should be mainly about your relationship with God, with Spirit, with higher power. And this should really be localized within your close circle. It should not be something that you are feeling obligated to talk about. That's something I'm definitely learning at this point in life, that there are going to be times where I'm very communal, times where I feel very open to community, times where the church feels very centered and really cool to be a part of, and open to sort of the left and the right where it serves, and very much kind of my preference. And then there are going to be times where none of it fits, none of it makes sense. Some of it is forced. And one thing I want to teach as an adult, from an adult's point of view, that we need to teach children in society, is that it's okay to feel both sometimes, and it's okay to not know the answers, and it's okay to take years to understand creationism and where we come from and evolution, and to respect evolution and understand that evolution is true, but maybe in a different format, that God is true, but maybe in a different format. No sort of gender can necessarily label anything, but in life, it's okay to just be with what is right now, to just live with what is, and to not give a direct answer. I have no direct answer as to what the right way to do spirituality is anymore, the way that I thought I might have in the past, being younger and not knowing any better. I have no direct answer. What I do know is that sometimes community is a real blessing, and you can really bless a community can really bless you. And other times solitude is a real blessing, and you can bless your own isolation, and sometimes isolation can be a real blessing for you. And sometimes spirituality is one of those sort of things where you're living in different dimensions, and all of it is real and none of it is real. You know what I mean? And you can't always explain everything. There are things that are going to be unexplained in your life that in this human body you're never going to understand. But because we live in a world where we think we have to understand, we give these yes or no answers. Do you believe in God? Yes. Do you believe in God? No. Do you go to church? Yes. Do you go to church? No. Maybe it's yes and no. You ever thought of that? Maybe it's I don't know. That's it. It's just living life. It doesn't really matter one way or another. It matters only to your personal experience and your direct day-to-day life.